Hello, my name is Voodoo Mick, as you well know. Last night at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern was the second of my two shows this year for the Hot August Fringe down at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern. And I have to say that I really enjoyed the experience. I loved the audience last night. There was some great audience participation. I managed to link with the audience as I intended to do, and I really felt good about that. And there was some friends in the audience too that came down. If you came down last night, whether you knew me personally or whether you didn't, I just want to say thank you very much for coming down last night. I enjoyed myself, and I really hope you did too. After my show last night, there was Sing-Alonger Freddie and Holly, hosted by Lord Freddie Valentine and Holly Blue, and they did a show that was part chat show and part music performance and stand-up and banter, and I guested on that, really enjoyed that. I actually managed to, I was really surprised, I got a painting done by the very excellent Chris Rochell, and I've actually got it here to show you. Just have a look at this. How cool is that? Isn't that really nice? And I'm even wearing my showbiz jacket in it. That's really nice, and I'm really honoured and flattered that Chris would actually paint that for me, and so thank you very much, Chris. And if you want to see more of Chris's works, because he does paint a lot of famous people too, and I think a lot of his stuff is you can actually, if you kind of search for him on Facebook. And you can also get him on Twitter as well, and I'll put his link up on Twitter as well with the link to this video when I tweet it. So get in touch and look at his works, because he's a very talented man. So thank you very much, Chris. That was an incredible surprise for me. Mind reader, psychic, but didn't see that coming. Anyway. I also got to be in the audience. I actually sat with the lovely Aaliyah Wood and her friend Mike, and that was pleasant, and watched Francois Pascal be interviewed on the stage. Francois Pascal is a French, actually she's not French, but she played I don't think she's French. She seemed to have a very good English accent anyway last night, although she's got a French name. Just trying to work that out right now. But anyway, she played the French lady in Mind Your Language. The sexy French lady that was always flirting with the teacher. Must admit, I came home after the show last night and YouTubed Mind Your Language, and the episodes are up there. And I sort of enjoyed watching the first episode there, and reminded myself, because last time I must have seen that, I must have been about, I don't know, 10, 11 or something like that, in the sort of early 80s, I would have thought, 1980 or something like that, off the top of my head. I haven't seen that, for so many years. I'm now 43, so it was really good to actually see that stuff. It was, it sort of like sits in your memory banks, and you don't even realise that there's brain cells that store that kind of information, and then you get to see this stuff, and you think, wow, how much information does the human mind store? Because obviously it's storing it, because I'm recalling it and I'm familiar with it, but it's been sitting there for 30 years plus, and yeah, great. Anyway, I'm babbling on, but it was a really, the point I'm trying to make about last night was a really good show, really good. It's just a really good evening of entertainment, and I enjoyed entertaining, and I enjoyed being entertained. So, thank you very much. I must admit, I'm a little bit sad because it was the second of my two shows, and so that's my participation in the Hot August Fringe over with for another year. And there's something about the Royal Vauxhall Tavern, and there's something about the Hot August Fringe that I just feel, I mean, I've done it for 4 years now. First time I did it was 4 years ago, when I actually won a place to do it. I actually won a space because I'd entered a talent competition that year, and yeah, so I've just got a lovely kind of connection with it, and it's just in my heart, you know what I mean? It's almost like, it feels a little bit like post Christmas, it's sort of over for another year, but What other news? Okay, I did a competition. I offered a competition for people to guess what I was going to use last night to contact the spirit world, and I, sort of implied that it wasn't going to be a pendulum, or it wasn't going to be a Ouija board, and it wasn't going to be, kind of, I don't know, a tambourine or a trumpet like they used to use in the old Victorian seance rooms. And I actually used a guitar. I used a guitar to contact the spirit of a deceased pop star. And the person that guessed it right first was the very wonderful Richard Byrne Titilakamp. So I will ask him if he wants his psychic reading, because the competition was for a free psychic reading that I will vlog up, and so I'll ask him if he wants to ask a particular question and focusing on a particular question, or if he just wants a general reading, and to see what he says. And then maybe next time I do a vlog, I'll do his psychic reading. And then if any of you guys out there are interested in the way that I do psychic readings, you'll be able to see, and you'll be able to enjoy somebody else's reading and see how it all fits together. So thank you, Richard, and I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to say today, and I don't think there is. So I'm going to bid you a fantastic day, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will hopefully tune back in with you soon. So thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.